Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Starfox 64, one of my favorite games of all time. Yep, if you couldn't guess already, Oni Chambra, yeah, that shit did not fly very well with me. So instead, we are going to be sitting through a very quick, brief playthrough. I'm going to try and do everything that I could possibly want to do in Starfox 64 in just one run. We'll see how that goes. One important thing to know about my high scores, because you guys will probably notice it, is that I cheated a lot in this game. Like, a lot. I used the Game Shark. All my scores are like heavily overinflated. I do have, of course, because of it, in multiplayer mode, I can play on foot, landmaster, or in a ship, which was a lot of kids didn't get to do that when they were kids, because I think you had to get like a gold ribbon on every single world to do that, and that was insane. I also have expert mode unlocked, which I will not be playing through, just because I just kind of want to get like a fun little run in without much stress. But yeah. Let's get introduced to the Lilat system. There was a quick little stupid brush up on the story to date. Just so everybody knows, I'm playing on a ridiculously small screen. I'm having some difficulties with recording and getting it all to work, so I've decided to bite the bullet and play on a monitor that is, I'd say it's about 2 inches by 1.5 inches. So forgive me if I can't play to my fullest capabilities. And it's great if I have a great run, and then I'll be able to show off how great I am at this game. So, Starfox 64 is sort of a rail shooter. Actually, most people don't really think of it like that, because you have the full flexibility to move around on a screen, but it is sort of in that tradition of a long-standing with, you know, space shooters of being on rails, so to speak, as you continue forward and shoot enemies as they come your way, and you have to avoid obstacles. But it works great and doesn't really even feel like a rail shooter. It's difficult to even call it that, you know, just of how well it controls, and it really feels like there's a sense of choice and pathing, but it is sort of a rail shooter. It was a ton of fun as a kid. I played the crap out of this game. This came out in 1997, so this is when I was 7 years old I started playing this game, so it's been 15 years? Wow, it's been a while for this game. So, for me, there's so much to say, yet so little to say about the game. It's a very simple game. Come on, Slippy, show off your amazing skill. I almost got him before Slippy even got off screen. Usually, yeah, there we go. I'm gonna hit you a couple times just for good measure. Slippy, get the hell out of my way. Slippy has a long-standing tradition. It's probably one of the most useless characters. That's even a word. Is a useless character in this game. Most of your teammates are pretty useless. They're mostly served as, like, they're just there to help, like, need help, basically. But other than that, the cast of characters are a lot of fun. Regardless, you kind of get invested a little bit in their safety and protecting them through most of the levels. But you can get bugged by them, especially in some of the really epic fights. Whoa! Oh, I just barely made that, but I took damage anyways because I'm smart. One cool thing about Starfox, I don't know if anyone really knows this, you can break, just use your brakes, you can break your wings off, actually, which is cool, which affects flight, which was a really cool game mechanic, even for the time. Oh. Of course, I'm going to crash through crap like I'm so smart. Anyways, there's some very well-known and famous lines from this game, but for the most part, you know, you guys already kind of know them. No need to make a whole bunch of jokes about it. The G diffuser. What the fuck is a G diffuser? Yes, you should, Falco. You always wonder with that. Like, they try to use like smart talk, but it never really works out that well. I do have the highest level of laser available to me, and I probably will go through most of the game with these lasers because I don't standardly lose them. But, you know, could be worse. So, one of the great parts about Starfox 64 was probably the fact of all the little secrets, and like the fact of the matter is as a kid, you'd probably only be able to beat this game in like 1 or 2 ways. And that is to basically say that depending on how well you do, and if you know some of the secrets of the game, you could get alternate endings, basically. Am I gonna make it? Oh, I didn't make it. Anyways, just little stuff like that. So like in this case, right, I went through all those rings, saved Falco, and what that does, unlocks a secret alternative going through the waterfall. Normally you veer left, but now Falco leads you on the way to the correct enemy, which is really interesting too, because the back of the other enemy looks sort of similar to the alternate boss of this map. So it kind of tricks you in the sense that you're going to be meeting the same boss, but in fact, it's a completely different boss. And those are one of those secrets that you found out either through Nintendo Power or through friends. You know, it was a big part of growing up with games like this. Those little hidden gems and secrets. And it's like, how are you supposed to know that? Go through the rings and save Falco? You know? Dropping the altitude. And it's one of those things that was probably difficult to recreate. It's difficult to know what things caused you to go on this route and other things didn't. But anyways, I digress. I'm going to beat this boss in as quickly as I can. Let's see how we can do it. Timer start. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Here we go. There's one. Where's the next one? This thing's going to come off in about half a second. There we go. And then this one's going to come off in another half a second. One playthrough. There we go. And then we're going to hit the boss. Yeah, come on, you can do it. Before he even turns around. That's the goal. That's the goal. That's the goal. Before you turn around, you bastard. Oh, he's going to get a shot off? He's going to get a couple shots off. Oh, well. That's all right. That's not a big deal. That was probably the... I used to be able to do that. I used to be able to kill him before he came around that corner. Some really great one-liners from a lot of the bosses. A lot of nostalgia from this game. Just playing it over and over. And it's a game that could be played over and over was a great part. It really... The replayability factor on this game is immense. Getting the highest scores, finding all the different secrets, you know, getting all the character development, playing through the planets, finding the actual boss. Like, most people played Andros and didn't know that there was an actual real ending to the game, and that they only fought like the easy version of the game. And then of course there's an expert version on top of it. Like, just amazing. And then the multiplayer, like the dog fights, were super fun as well. So there's just a lot to this game. Hopefully I can cover the majority of my nostalgia in one hit. I may do like a second run through of completely alternate levels another time, and it really depends on what kind of levels I get here. Now, my goal for this, if I can do this without showing off, I'm basically going to go green planet, blue planet, waste planet, that sort of gross, mucky looking one. Then I go over here. I'm going to switch my trajectory. I don't like doing Sector Z. It's a little too... It's sort of one of those... It's a really difficult level, and it's hard to really guarantee yourself to get that final ending. Then I'll go to this planet, so that way I'll be able to show off all 3 vehicles that you get to play in this game. And then finally we'll go to this satellite, and then finally we'll go to Venom, which is the final planet. Levels that I would like to show off would be this 2 center ones are my 2 favorites. And I really like this one on the far side. I don't get to play it very often because most times it's probably the least played planet, because I haven't played the regular route, which would be Asteroid Field, that planet, that planet, that planet, that planet. I haven't done that ever because I know all the secrets. But I digress. We'll just go ahead and start with Sector Y, because it looks like a Y, and that's why they called it Sector Y. Literally, that exactly is why they call it Sector Y. So basically, I always found it kind of interesting how it's 4 like mercenary gunships are like so awesome versus entire fleets of trained military people. Like, how poorly trained can like an entire army be? Where like four ships, that's it. That's all that it takes in like technology to just combat the rest of the. And where does Fox get all of his money? You know, like how did he start off? I know it was his father who started this, but so anyways, one of those nice things, we carry over a good chunk of gold rings, and we carry our lasers over as well. Now, the goal for this level is to get 100 hits or kills, basically. So I'm going to try and do my best. One thing you're going to notice is going to be something, it's basically it's called, how do I say this, frame drops, or slowdowns. I know you don't see anything. That's because they've destroyed the entire armada. It's a very cool level. I've always really liked it. This stupid robot is being a pain in the ass. There we go, die. Cool. And then, so now is...
Surprise attack coming from
Oh,
above.
boy, come on, take them all out. I don't like doing my charge shot. That's more reserved for the really expert players, knowing when to use that. I'd rather spam the A button and hope that I succeed. I'm going to be taking the top route because that is the route that gets you the most amount of ways to attack. Oh, I'm missing people. I'm getting pissed. Anyways, so hopefully I'll be able to show off Aquas, one of my more favoritist levels. Oh, sorry, Peppy. That's sort of the problem when you spam A button is...
The enemy coming from behind.
Okay. So now you can break and do a couple barrel rolls, get these guys off your tail, and then take them all out. Okay, we're going to try and stay up above as well. Hopefully this doesn't end badly. I love this game. It's fantastic. So you've got these two guys. I'm just going to screw it. No, 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 stay up.
Knock it off.
No, I didn't stay up. I'm pretty sure you can't stay up. Alright, so it depends on... So something to keep in mind is we're going to have Falco or Peppy say something depending on how well I'm doing with my my stats. It'll be Falco will either say, is that the best you have? And then, or the best you can do? And then Peppy will say, you're becoming more like your father if you're doing well. So we'll wait for that line to see how I'm doing. I'm at the halfway mark. I do need to get 100 in this level. I was doing a lot better in my practice run, but you know what? Oh well. By practice run, I mean the game didn't really record, so I'm just completely redoing this. But yeah, in terms of how often I played this game, I would say I played this game...
Quick, be careful.
He's quick, be careful. No?
We're gonna break through
Okay,
that
so we're going to
thing.
break through that thing. Who's going to say what?
Is that the best you can do?
Yeah, I'm not doing so good. I love it when Peppy's like, you're becoming more like your father. Now, if you speed up here, and there we go, I got it. Got an extra life, and I missed it. That's great. So Rob is going to help us out, not to be confused with Rob from Super Smash Bros. Brawl. This is not the same Rob, which is funny because Rob didn't even really exist back in that day. So,
Something's up ahead.
76.
Looks different.
I don't think I did it. I don't think I did. I think I'm down by like 4 kills or something like that. I would have needed to actually get to Aqua, so that's a little disappointing. But that's not too bad, considering the fact that, you know, I am on such a tiny, tiny, tiny screen. I wish I could show you guys how tiny this screen is. It's ridiculous, like how small this screen is.
Good job. Keep up the good work.
Let's see. So I just got 4 hit for him. I need to get 100, so yeah, it's probably not going to happen. In terms of how much I play this game, as I was trying to say earlier, I would say a lot. I played this at least 20 some odd times. At the very least. You know, it's just one of those games that you could do that for. So we're fighting the boss here. One of the things I always try to do is try to kill him on top of the ship. But I won't try to do that here. I'm pretty sure it doesn't really do anything in terms of like what kind of points you have. And like this boss gives you a 10 hit extra bonus. So unfortunately, I won't be able to show you guys the submarine level that not a lot of people did. So maybe that might be a reason for me to replay this game and show it to you guys again. I'm getting there. This guy's being a dick. Cocky little freak. Yeah, this is one of the worst lines in this game. Yeah, you're hit. Well, this guy's gonna die pretty soon. There we go. I love that. Cocky little freaks. So I believe my final hit will be, we're going to get a mission complete. That's probably the most insulting part about playing Star Fox, is you either get mission accomplished or mission complete. And mission complete usually means you did the bare minimum. Mission accomplished is you did the proper way of completing the level. So I'm going to have to work a little harder to make sure I get the final level. But we are going to show one of my favorite characters in this game. He's pretty darn cool. But that being said, I can't quite remember how... I think... Yeah, there's 2 conditions. So for the next level we're about to play, I did miss the mark by 5 enemies, which is very disappointing. But that's okay. With this run, we are going to be fighting it's sort of like Independence Day. I don't know, like if you guys have ever seen that film, but Independence Day is like it's an interesting film where there's an enemy invasion. I know, and it's just sort of funny how it's like it's got this big mothership that you have to fight off. And so now you're fighting alongside Bill, who's like a...
Hang on, guys. Help is on the way.
I know, eh? Bill's like such a cool guy. Fox it really looks to Bill, and Bill can die in this mission, I'm pretty sure.
Knock it off, Fox.
So one of the...
Fox, that's one of ours.
Yeah.
Bill, is that you? I can't believe
I know, this is like such a cute little scene.
We can catch up later, Fox.
Yeah, so I have to shoot the ships that are darker and don't have green strips on them. So that's part of the mission, is picking out the bad guys as much as possible and avoiding the good guys. Because the good guys... Oh, I slipped. I messed up and I killed a good guy.
Try shooting the bad guys, Fox.
I'm trying. And one of the things where Bill's pretty understanding at this point, like... He would, you know, in an average army situation, like, Fox would be, like, gunned down for treason at this point, but, you know, in Star Fox 64, they're pretty understanding of the fact that...
Husky unit, cover the base.
Husky unit? Because I'm a dog. And, of course, the people I'm with must be also canine. Anyways, so hopefully... That's good for you. So if you can't take out the mothership in this level, you get a mission complete, and, like, Bill's sad because of that. But if you do take out the mothership, Bill will help you at a later point in an upcoming level, which I'll get to show off too. So I'm kind of happy I had to show off the middle ones. It's unfortunate that my run through where I did really well isn't with you guys, like to see and all that. But it's you know, it's nothing you can do about it. Sometimes with runs with Star Fox, and it's not worth a re-record. I mean, this entire game is worth showing, in my opinion. Like, it's just so much nostalgia, so much fun, so well built, so well designed. So this is one of the... Oh my God, Slippy, I've gotten like 10. Please stop. So we got the mothership coming in, which is nothing to worry about just that in the moment. Yeah, I know, Falco. So what ends up happening is, like with this game in particular, oh, I just took out one of our ships.
Man, there's just no end to these guys.
100% there's no end. I'm trying to avoid getting... There we go. Got another like little bad guy. So what ends up happening with like this whole game is there's actually some... This is all range mode. There's two types of playing. There's the on-rail shooter, and then there's the one where it's completely free roaming, which is really cool because you've got like a sense of an arena. So you've got like that sort of sense of movement and control over a small plane, and then you've also got that like sense of high speed impact action, which is really great, and I really enjoy. But here's the mothership, woo, coming in. It's going to shoot out a crap ton of bad guys. So the more important part of this level is less on the enemies and more on the bad guys that spew out of the mothership. Or sorry, the bad guys, the openings on the mothership. So what will end up happening is we will...
Go for the 4 hatches on the underside.
I'm trying to go for the 4 hatches on the other side. So it's basically every once in a while it'll open up, and you have to time it pretty well. Let's wait for the boost.
Time for a little payback.
Go. Let's turn around. Turn around. There we go. So you do know a couple of actions.
I won't let you get away from me.
So let's wait for them to open. Slow down a bit. Slow down. Hopefully.
There's one down.
Nothing. Nothing. Nothing.
Scratch one foot.
Nothing. Nothing. Come on. Give me something. Give me something.
Man, there's just no end to these. The hatches are open.
There we got one. And then we have to get another one.
Get away from me.
Come on. You can do this. I believe in you. Believe in the heart of the cards. Oh, I missed it. Alright. Not a big deal. Not a huge issue at all. Maybe having audio problems, but I have no idea. Anyways, more importantly, let's hope that that hatch comes down sometime soon, and not focus too much on it. Maybe around. Okay. So it should be opening in just a few seconds. I think my time was a little early. I'll try coming around for a second strafing run. Let's go. Oh, and I think I'm way too close to have done that. Come on. I believe this is one of those like missions that just requires focus.
Cover the base.
Husky unit, cover the best. Okay, and is it not opened yet? Still not opened. Still nothing, eh?
Knock it off. The hatches are open.
Okay, there we go. Using bombs because it's pretty effective.
Location confirmed.
Got another one. And I believe once you get that fourth hatch, then it is the timer that starts around then.
Time for a little payback.
Hopefully, I can get it soon. I've got 3 of the 4 hatches down. I'm gonna go and go for the resupply. And what is it gonna be? It'll be just a bomb. One of the nice things about this level, or interesting things about this level, it's difficult to get 3 gold coins unless you really focus on the enemies. So let's hope that we maybe luck out and get one. Otherwise, I'm gonna be have pretty low health for the boss. Waiting for that 4th hatch to come around. I'm trying to avoid, for the most part, getting too invested and getting too close. So that way, I'm able to come around and get one easy kill off for on the mothership.
Enemy down. Wait, that was one of ours.
Okay. Okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Drop the hatch. Drop the hatch. Drop the hatch. Come on. Ugh. Do I just have to kill more units? Is that it?
The hatches are open.
Oh my god, really? It's like killing more units. That's it. Okay. So this is the final one.
I won't let you get away from me.
Okay, so that's it.
There's some sort of energy reaction.
So some sort of energy reaction. The core has appeared. Stand by to attack. And I believe
Time for a little payback.
you have a minute to kill it.
You did it.
And I did. 1 run. That's usually not that effective. But lucky for us, we were able to succeed with that minute timer. I don't think I failed that mission in a long ass time. But hopefully we have better luck for it coming forward. So mission accomplished. Bill will be helping us out in the next mission, which is great. I love it when Bill comes to help. He's one of the 2 alternate sort of secondary helpful characters. The other one being Kat, and I don't know if we're going to have time to meet her. But hopefully we will.
You too, Bill.
And you can just tell the fondness in Fox's voice. The voice acting, it says so much, too, of just the performance that Nintendo was going for. And they did a great job with it as well, which is probably the most redeemable quality of it, is how, I don't know how to say it, like how in-depth the voice acting was. Even for the time, it was pretty awesome. Unfortunately, yeah, there's no way we're going to be able to go to the Waste Planet. It's sort of like this alternate, you know, you either get Bill or you get Kat. It's pretty certain. So we're on track. Unfortunately, I won't be able to show the submarine, like being able to use the submarine. It's only in 1 mission only, and it's a cool mission for sure. But I digress. It's not a huge deal. We do have Wasteland, or not a Wasteland, but the sort of locomotive. This is a really fun level, one of my favorites. And then hopefully I don't mess up on that level to be able to get the complete and total ending. But I'm going to be taking a quick break. I will be calling it a part-ish here, and I'll see you guys next time, just in case there are audio issues and that I need fixing. If there are, I mean, they'll be fixed. Don't worry. I'm sure I'll figure out some way to put some silly music in the background. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next part. And as always, have yourselves a great day.